Hi everyone, it's Tammy and welcome to Foodie Friday. Today I'm going to make something that I found on Pinterest called Healthy Beef Ramen Noodles. It's from what'sinthepan.com, and this recipe that I'm making is going to be loosely based on that because I am going to follow it for a lot of it, but it has soy sauce, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, sriracha, garlic, and chopped scallion in the sauce. And I have some leftover salsa that I want to use, so I'm going to use that instead of some of this other stuff. So, no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I need to brown some ground beef, and I need to brown a pound of ground beef. So I'm just going to bring you down here, and I have some 80/20, just a pound of it. And I'm just going to plop that into my preheated, my preheated skillet. And I'm going to get my little chopper. And every time people ask me what this is and where did I get it, it is just a little chopper that makes it really nice to chop like ground beef or turkey or whatever. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure where I got it, but I know that they have them at Target and at Bed Bath & Beyond and the Pampered Chef, and you can find it lots of different places. And it's just a 4-pronged little beef chopper thing or meat chopper thing, and it really works well, so I would recommend it. And if you hear my dogs in the background, they are in their crate right now, so they sometimes whine. So I'm just going to brown this, and then it also calls for a large onion chopped, so I'm going to use my frozen onion. It also calls for a red bell pepper, and I don't have any of that, but I have sugar snap peas, so I'm going to use some of those. And then some broccoli, which I have in the microwave right now. And then it calls for 2 packages of ramen noodle soup, but you take the bouillon out, but I might use one of them. That's kind of my plan. So I have 2 packages, but I don't even know if I'm going to use 2. I might just use 1. But I like to break this up. So now it's ready to use in my book. And then I have some soy sauce and some garlic and some balsamic vinegar and some garlic oil, extra virgin olive oil. So I have that ready to go as well. I don't know what I'll need yet, but I'm just going to brown this up. And depending on how lean your meat is, you may or may not want to drain it. Usually with this, I'm okay not draining it. It's usually pretty alright, but I'll decide in a little while. I'm just opening my sugar snap peas and my broccoli. it does say to add the noodles and add them cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in a mug. And I'm going to cook those with some water. I'm sure you guys probably don't need instructions for ramen, but I just put my ramen in a mug and then I'm just going to cover it with water. And then I will heat that up for 3 minutes. And I want the meat to be no longer pink, so I'm just chopping it up and letting it do its thing while I chop it up. And I really don't think I'm going to need to drain it. There's not very much fat, so while it's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and add some onion and garlic to it. So you want about 1 chopped onion. And it says about 3 cloves of minced garlic. So I like to use this kind. I know that some of you don't like it, and that's fine. You don't have to use it. Okay, now that that's pretty much chopped up, I'm going to go ahead and switch my utensils. Let's see, what do I want to use? Spoony thing. A spoony thing. It's not quite a spoon, but it's not quite a spatula. Because it's not a very deep pocket, so that's why I called it that. I just want it to get all mingled in there and waiting for it to not be pink anymore. Alright, that's pretty good. So now, let's go ahead and add broccoli. I think I'm just going to add it all. Why not? And I'm going to add some of the sugar snap peas. I'm just letting that cook for a little bit. I'm videoing, babe, just so you know. and chopping some of the broccoli down a little. If you wanted to break the sugar snap peas, you could certainly do that too. Okay, so now I am going to add yeah, I'm just going to add some of my stuff. I'm going to add some of the balsamic vinegar, and this actually is strawberry balsamic vinegar that I got at kind of a fancy store that I enjoy. And I am going to add my beef flavoring from the ramen noodle soup. I think that that will add a good flavor to this. So we like ramen noodles, so I'm going to add that to it. It's not an everyday treat, but whoops, man overboard. Now I know that I just added a ton of sodium with that, so I'm going to try to be a little more careful with my soy sauce, but I am going to add some soy sauce to this. And it calls for 1/4 of a cup, so I'm going to use about 1/8 of a cup, I think. So use about half of that. And I'm going to add some of my salsa. And this is salsa left over from a Mexican restaurant. Add in about 1 cup of that. My husband and I love a place called El Rodeo, and we love to go there, and sometimes we'll just get it to go. And I love their salsa, so I tend to get it and try to use it in things. And I am going to taste this to see if I need anything else. Wow, it's actually really, really good. So I'm going to add these noodles with the water that I had in here. And like I said, it does call for twice this noodle. And you know what I might do? I might make another pack of noodles and just let my husband put his on top of it. It's actually really tasty. I don't know. The picture shows the noodles all nice and they aren't broken up like mine are, so let me see what I can do here. So this is it pretty much. So I'm going to taste it so that you guys can get a real kind of review of it. I want to get some broccoli. Here's a piece of broccoli. I'm going to turn this down. So it's pretty quick to make. it is really good. Honestly, it's way better than you might think it is. It is really good. I would say try it. You will like it, or you might like it. And I'll try to put the recipe as it calls for down below, but you see what changes I made and make your own to make it what you like. I think the salsa is a very nice touch. I think I like it better the way that I did it. So that's why I say it's loosely based on that, because I like to change things up a lot. But it is really good and yummy. Nice warm for a cold evening. So thanks for watching, guys. I will show you a picture of the final product at the end, but this is what I'm going to eat. Mine will look like this, but my husband's will have more noodles. But here, this is. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.